I know what you're thinking, it's dark outside. Don't worry, this is gonna be the most well-lit video you've ever seen. Today, got a 2008 Hyundai Elantra. Gonna be showing you how to replace the alternator, and if this video helps you, don't forget to like and hit that subscribe button. Thank you for doing that, and as always, you can check the video description down below for the best price on parts and tools I use in today's video. With all that said, let's check it out. So here we are. If you don't know, if you have a bad alternator or a bad battery, check out Fixbook Elantra no start. You do a YouTube search and just watch the video. It'll show you how to figure it out. Now, first thing we gotta do to replace this alternator, you're gonna come over here, probably be like a 10 millimeter. Mine was loose, I'll tighten it later, but just I went ahead and twisted and just take it off. So when you loosen that nut, it'll do the same thing. Now, our alternator is right there, okay? This guy right here, and we got to get this bracket out of the way. We got to get this belt off. If your belt looks like that, you might want to replace it. My customer is opting to hold off for just a little bit. Money is tight, understandable. You got this little connector. All right, if your engine's blazing hot, of course, you don't want to touch this. It's gonna burn you. Right here, you can see you have a little connector. Just be right there. There's this little squeeze right there. So what I do is I squeeze, push. I actually push it back in, wiggle, and then squeeze hard and pull out. That's how I get that out. Then probably got like a 12 millimeter right there. So I'm confident my battery's disconnected. Lefty loosey. I'm gonna take this little gear wrench, get on up in there, and boom. I know you can't see, but you will see. Boom. Can you see it's on there? And then go ahead. Now I loosen it. I can take my finger and ta-da, get a little nut off. Next up, we're gonna go for the belt. So this will be our 2 wires. This is a biscuit, man. This is truly a little son of a biscuit. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Alright, so there we go. So now it's off. I see it's just on there. It's like on there really tight. Like there's not a lot of wiggle room on that wire. That's why it's being a little booger. Now I like to set my stuff kind of right up there. And then make sure, I'm gonna just feel down here. It feels like, yup, it is. That's very important. So this wire has got a little bracket down there. What you could do is take you something like this right here, and you need to feel it with your hand. This little plastic piece, you're gonna come up behind it and pop it off. If not, when you try to take this alternator up, you're gonna pull that wire harness with it, and you do not want to do that. I know this is kind of hard to see. The other stuff's gonna be a little bit easier to see, so just bear with me for a moment. At least you'll kind of know what the position I'm in order to be able to get this. So I'm just coming right up behind it. Feels like you gave loose. Nope. And oh, I feel like I'm in there. Oh. Alright, let's see what we got. So what I'm doing, just slipping back behind there. The idea is you're trying to get this in there and pop it off. Let's see if I got it. And I did not. Alright, so next thing we'll do is I'm gonna go ahead and loosen these. You also got one, if you can see it, right up behind there. That's a 14. And for that one, I think that's the last one I did, I took a deep 14 and I was able to get to it like that. Yeah, he's sitting right there, boom. Deep 14, get on them just like that. And then you can see how it kind of sits on there. And then when you're holding it there, I'll just go bang, bang, bang on the end of that to break it loose, because it's going to be on there really tight. And then I will take my electric ratchet right here, and I'm just going to buzz them off fast. Make the video get a little bit faster. And then I hold it with my other finger. Voila. Set them up there. And then took a little gear wrench to get these other guys. Boom. So you go ahead And I already broke both these loose, but basically same idea. You get it on there and bang, bang, bang. You can also take another wrench and take the closed end of the wrench, the circle end, and stick it in there, and then use it as like a double wrench to pry and break loose. I like to wear gloves when you do stuff like this because you bang up your hand and bleed a lot. It's pretty common. If you are using a gear wrench, I just noticed that will get stuck. See how it's doing that? If you take it all the way off, it'll get stuck in there. So make sure you take it off, and you may have to use the open end to not get stuck. And then the other one, the bottom one, just come on down here, same thing, bang bang, or double wrench setup. And then we got a 12 right here. I'm gonna show you too what that double wrench setup looks like. This is one. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. That is, nope, that's the righty tighty. I'm going the opposite. So boom, there we go. So get that guy, and then we got this adjuster. This is what adjusts the tension. There we go. That adjusts the tension on the belt. So you're gonna lefty loosen this to loosen the tension. And I would, before you do that, just go ahead and feel with your finger about how tight it is. Okay, so I'm pushing. You want it to be about the same amount of tightness, unless your belt was really loose or something. You want it to be about the same amount of tightness. That's easier than trying to figure out the exact kind of thing. So you just get in here, boom. I'm gonna take my electric ratchet. It's gonna make us go much faster. And then hopefully, well, I'll just show you. I'm not gonna talk about it. But now I'm gonna get this bracket off. Just wanted to show y'all life easier with the electric ratchet. Just bam. See, it's not on there perfect, but you can see. Did you even see that? I hope you saw it. Boom. You can see I can still just get on there, and I just want to give you the idea, but makes it go a whole lot faster, a whole lot easier. And yeah, you could probably honestly just go ahead and lift this up a little bit, like that, and then once you're going back to doing it, you could just kind of stick it back over top instead of trying to loosen it all the way down. Now the next thing you're probably wondering is, oh Jordan, how am I going to get to that bolt down there? And I think that's it right there. Nope, that's not it. But it's going to be back probably about the opposite of here on the back side. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take this bracket off. I'm going to take a pry bar and pry it that way, because a lot of times it'll still do it even if the bolt's tight down there. And then once I get this belt off, I'll swing it back the other way, and then I'll be able to see that other bolt a lot easier. And that's how I do that. Okay guys, so here is my pry bar. Alright, here's the alternator. I'm gonna go ahead and take this like so, and make sure I'm in the camera, and I'm gonna pop it, and okay, this one it's not being as easy as I wanted it to be. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and loosen that other bolt. Alright, so first I'm gonna show you how to feel it, then I'm gonna take my camera off and show you kind of where it's at. But you can take your hand, hopefully it's not hot, because you might touch that and burn yourself, and I know you're not seeing a whole lot, but I'm gonna reach my hand down through here and I'm gonna feel on the back side. Hopefully you can see my hand down there, and I can feel it. It's like right there. Okay, so you're gonna feel it. I believe it's a 12. Now I'm gonna take the camera off, and we're gonna see if we can measure and see what I'm talking about here. Let's take it off the thing too. And it looks like that's it. I can't see y'all. I can kind of see it. I'm gonna try and angle it up a little bit better. Do y'all see it? Let me know in the comments. You know I'm gonna look at this clip and see if you can see it. Now, I was able to get this little nut off from up top, And the way I did that, it may be too hard because yours may be on tighter or something. What's that little nut over there? But what I did is I took the ratchet down there like this, and then I was able to reach back over here. I can feel that stud now. Sorry, it's kind of blurry, but you can see I'm held in there. Let's see if I can get the focus down there. Will you focus, camera? Hey, I'm sorry, it's not wanting to focus. Boom, there we go. All right, so I was able to do that, and then you can see I'm turning with my hand. I was able to push my hand down further and push, there goes my light, push at the end of the ratchet, and that's how I was able to break it loose. Let me get this light back for you. If you're unable to break it loose, like I just showed you, you want to lift the car, use a jack stand, take the dust shield off and get up under there, and then you'll really be able to get it. And if I'm not mistaken, I've made this video before, and I think that's how I did it. I think I took the oil filter off and took it down from the bottom. So I'm trying to do this one, see if I can't do it a different way. But now I got that off, you can see it's loose. Now I can just take my hand and push forward. We can take this belt off, and yeah, sure, just set on the ground right there. Let's see what we can do. May end up still having to do it that way. I may be able to slide this. We'll see. Hold on. So now you can see everything, and we're gonna see. I think I can be successful this way. But down there, that's your stud. I was able to pull it. There you go. You can see it's right there hiding down there. And you're gonna have to take your ratchet and tap on it. Let's see what we got. If y'all are seeing this video, it means it's not a flop. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Came out. Now, I'm gonna come in. Now you can see. I was thinking it was a nut down there, and I've done this before. You'd think I'd know, right? And let's see if I can reach in down here. I know you can't. It's gonna be kind of hard to see, but son of a biscuit. Might have to get a little bit of a flathead, but let's see what this does now. Hey, check that out. This will be kind of a little bit of a hack because you don't have to take that filter out. Now you will see, this is your water pump. So you just loosen 2 bolts. I'll make sure I put that in the video description. It shouldn't affect too much because you're not removing the actual water pump gasket. I'm sure someone will say, "Dadgummit, Jordan, you can't do that. No, you gotta change the gasket." Well, not really. And if you do, it's really not that hard to get to. Just take your water pump off, but I really don't think you're gonna have a problem with that. Once you tighten those bolts back up, the gasket's still intact and fine, everything, it'll seal right back up. So this is a nice little hack, a nice little way to do it from the top of the car instead of doing it from the bottom where you take the filter off. And now all I got to do is I'll show you. I'm gonna get in there with, where's my pry bar? I might be able to get it from up here. You might be able to see me do it actually. So I'm gonna get right there. Bam. You see it moving. See, we have movement, y'all. We have movement. Boom. We're getting somewhere. Oh. Just gotta smack it a little bit. I'm gonna come on the other side of this. And bam! There she blows. Goes. It's a bad joke, y'all. I wasn't trying to make a joke. Just came out. Now, I might be able to go ahead and wiggle it. Ta-da! And there we go, guys. Check it out. Boom, boom. Just a little. You just gotta be nice to it. And then, looks like we are, that's as far as it's gonna go because it's gonna hit the side of the car. This better not be one I have to lift up on the freaking car. I'll be mad. I'd be upset, y'all. I don't think it is. I think now we can kind of wiggle up on it. I'm gonna do it here, and I'll show you here in a second. Whew. All right, I'm out of breath. So I should remember this stuff, but you know, there's so many cars. This is one where it's like a through bolt. You can see the bolt is still in there. I never had to take it out. You can see there's a slot right there. So you didn't even have to tap it out, but it probably does something, probably helps a little bit. And you could probably just loosen it, start to wiggling it and prying it, and then you're gonna grab with both hands, one here, and wiggle up and out. And now, the moment of truth, whether y'all even see this video. Does it come out? You already know because you're already watching it. So, oh, you know what? That was what I was gonna tell you earlier. That's the bracket. You gotta take that bracket out, and I have my tool right here. I was not able to get to it because I think this might have got edited out, but showing you might be able to get to it from when it's still connected. You want to be really careful. See how it's setting on that oil filter? You don't want to push too hard because that is thin metal. You could put a hole in that oil filter real easy. So anyways, I'm gonna do this. All right, this is where we're at with this, because it does not want to come off. So I'm gonna just get right behind there. Of course, you do not want to cut any wire. Be very, very careful. But there's a lot of redundant stuff on cars. This is gonna be one of them. There's not a whole lot of really important crap sitting around there, and there's just like some engineer just had to put a freaking hold down clip. Look at that, the wire has like nowhere to go. So unnecessary little clip there. So just go ahead and snip it off. If you're really worried about it, let's find a way to zip tie back on, but I'm not. So now the moment of truth. Oh, my alarm's going off. Dismiss. Boom. All right. Push it back in, and boom. Oh, this is gonna be a beautiful thumbnail coming through the top. I may have to have two hands. Okay, I'm gonna show it happen too. I still don't even know if this thing's coming out. Okay, water pump's still good. All right, so we can see it down there. Now, I got two hands. You just wait, your little alternator. Bet you don't even know. You don't even know. Oh, look at that. Oh, y'all aren't even seeing it. Here you go. Alright. Look at that. I'm just gonna slide right through here. Anything, not have to get out in this rain. And pull a little bit. Okay, so it wasn't super easy. But dadgummit, it's not that hard. Just a little maneuvering. We're almost there. Let's see what we're getting hung up on. You don't want to drop it, because you drop it on the oil filter, it's gonna be a bad day for that oil filter. Yeah, they say rules are made to be broken. Aluminum. Aluminum AC lines are made to be bent. Dadgummit. Y'all, I'm so close. Alright, so I'm stuck, but I'm sure this thing's coming out. Just give me one more second. I'm gonna put the camera down, rearrange. Okay, so where are we at? Right there, boom. Alright, we were in the right position. What was happening is we're about right like that. I think I had to just pull this a little bit back further and twist. I think I twisted up or twisted down or something like that, and then it did come up through. I didn't want to just be sitting there for 20 minutes. It only took me about 30 more seconds. Just be very careful. You don't want to break like your AC condenser. I did not break anything. So just make sure you could. You know what? That might make it easier for y'all if you take that 10 out. So give you a little bit more wiggle room probably. But yeah, not too bad of a job. Now we'll just go back in there with a new one. If y'all have any questions, help each other, guys. Y'all, I be trying to put up like 1,000 videos a year, 700 videos a year now, and I just cannot read all these comments and tell y'all stuff. I know y'all want me to so bad, but y'all just help in the comments and do this thing as a team. And I know y'all are some competent, very capable people. So now that's it, y'all. I'm not gonna sit here and ramble, but thank you for watching. If this did help, please there will like, subscribe, and thank you all, and I'll see you next time.